Hello again, I'm Patrick Lay. Now, I recently found out that a friend of mine from my uni days has started her own event space in Coventry called the Empowered Desi. The purpose of this is for South Asians to feel a greater connectivity within the community. And today I'm pleased to be joined by the founder herself, Priyanka Patel. Good to see you again.
Hi Patrick, I know it's been too long, hasn't it? I haven't seen you for so long, but it's nice to catch up with you again.
Indeed, yes, definitely. So, I mean, it sounds like such an exciting new venture that you've created here. What was your inspiration behind this?
Well, there's actually a couple of things. So, firstly, I didn't really have like a South Asian space when I was growing up. So, like when I went to primary school and secondary school, like most of my friends were like non-Asian. I had like two or three like people like who were South Asian, but I didn't have like a big community of people that I could like go and talk to, because obviously when you live in a South Asian household, like the food is different, the clothes that you wear is different when you go to like special occasions, and like there's different pressures of being a South Asian, especially because I'm a firstborn daughter, eldest daughter in a South Asian household. So I didn't really have people to talk about like stuff like that I was going through with like my parents, my family, like things that I've seen through my life. So I just wanted to create a space where like people could connect, like be inspired, and like obviously be empowered, hence why the Empowered Desi, through like just different events that are not just like clubbing and drinking. It's like things
No.
that events that you could like network together and like create things together, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely it does. And I guess that even growing up in that demographic, which was one you were kind of born into, if you like, there's still always going to be that need, isn't there, as you say, to speak to people, whether it's friends or go-to people, who you can share first-hand experiences with those pressures in society and what you've encountered as well. So,
Because like there's like certain topics within a South Asian household that you don't speak about. So like for example, mental health is not really spoken about in South Asian community. It's just like if you feel upset, like you just like bottle all that in, like. And I wanted a space where whatever issues or whatever you're going through, like there are people that you can talk about it with, and like no one's going to judge you, if that makes sense. So it's like I just wanted a space where people can just come, have fun, make friends, learn a new skill. Because a lot of people like outside are like quite like lonely, but they don't say that they're lonely. So I just wanted to create like a business where people can just be like, yeah, just come to one of my events. You'll make loads of friends, or you'll learn a new skill, or you'll network with someone, and you never know where it could take you.
well, that's it, and that's the power of networking, isn't it? So, I mean, and has setting this up in a city like Coventry, renowned for its South Asian population, been even more rewarding?
Yeah, because obviously this is my hometown. I've lived here all my life. Obviously, I do go to like the typical Folsall Road. That's like the typical South Asian place in Coventry. So you do feel at home when you're there. But obviously, when you come back, because I live in Binley, so it's like it's not that Asianly populated. So
Right, okay.
it's like it's nice to have a space where you could just go there and just like find people that are just like you, someone people that you can relate to.
Well, on to some really sad news you've had this year, Priyanka, and I'm really so sorry for you and your family to hear about the loss of your nan. And as someone who was very close to my own grandparents, it's something which resonates with me. So, but has setting up this space, particularly something so key to the South Asian community, and knowing that your nan, if she was still around, would have thought, wow, that's my granddaughter that's provided that. Has that been something which has helped you through your time of grief?
Well, yeah, because obviously she passed away in May, so obviously I went through that whole grief period of like depression and like just not feeling myself. So I thought, I was like, I need to do something that, one, to make them proud, because obviously I've lost both my grandparents now, they're not around. And then two, I just wanted to build my self-confidence and self-worth. So I was like, and I've always wanted my own business anyway. I've always wanted to be like that typical girl boss. I've always seen like on telly, like all these like entrepreneurs and like just like they start from nothing, but now they've built something amazing. Obviously, because I'm a journalist as well, I've met so many people who have started their own business, whether it's a brunch place, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a bakery. And I've seen that how they've gone from 0 to 100 in the space of like 3, 4 years. And I just thought to myself, you know what, I could do that as well. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to start something that I'm passionate about, just to make myself proud, but also to make my grandparents proud, because they can watch me in heaven, just like being successful.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully.
No, absolutely. Well, this is it, and I mean the very fact that you've set this up is an achievement in itself. And Well, I've seen on your social media platforms a couple of weeks ago, a very, very fun-packed day you had there with the bento cake class workshop, I believe it was.
God, Patrick, that was such a hectic day, honestly, but it was worth it, honestly. It was the best day of my life, honestly.
Oh, brilliant. No, that's right. So how did this collab come about with yourself and Sugar and Spice by S?
So her name is Shah. Well, her name is Shishka, but we all call her Shah because that's her nickname. So I met her in 2023 when I was doing a story because I saw on her Instagram that she was doing Harry Styles inspired afternoon tea because that's when Harry Styles came to Coventry in 2023 to perform at the Rico. So then I was like, you know what? Like, I'll just message her and see if I can come and try this tea. So she said, yeah, and I came down and I saw her space and I was like, it was literally my vibe, like all pink and all neon vibes and everything was vegan and it was just like, it was that typical Gen Z millennium vibe that I really liked. And she was so sweet, honestly. Like she was so welcoming, friendly. The atmosphere was like really like it wasn't very intense. It was like do you know like some interviews like it can be very like sit down intense, but she was just
Yeah,
like very
yeah.
chill and relaxed.
Good, good.
So once I did the story, and then I thought, who could I collaborate with for my first event? And then she moved to a new space in Fargo, so she expanded her business. So now she does like brunch and like tapas in the evenings, and she does like private events. So I just literally emailed her and I was like, "Hi, it's me, Priyanka. Do you remember me?" and I just explained like a bit about like what the Empowered Desi is all about. And then she literally just said yes like that, and then that's how it came about.
Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, it's good when you get something so opportune like that as well, isn't there? So, and it all came from a Harry Styles themed evening.
And that's the power of networking. That is the power
Yeah.
of networking.
Yeah, no, completely. I understand as well that at the recent event, the bento cake class, that Aruj Khan, a radio producer for BBC Asian Network, came along, gave a talk about what it's like for South Asian women within the industry, and of course the importance of having a space like yours. Has her involvement seen a surge in people contacting you since?
Honestly, after the event, I had too many messages on my phone. Everyone's like, it was an amazing event. Like, we made so many new friends. We learned a great skill. It was so interactive. And I've been getting messages about future collaborations. When's the next event? When are you doing the next one? I can't wait to come to the next one. So yeah, I've been getting so many messages. It's been quite overwhelming, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because because sometimes you don't expect that it would go as well as you thought, but sometimes if you just believe in yourself, then you know that people will enjoy it. So yeah, when she came, she did a really good talk because she's originally from Amsterdam actually,
Right.
but she got married. So she's got Pakistani heritage, but she got married and then she moved to the UK only 5 years ago. And then she built herself up to become a radio producer within 2 years at the BBC. So she explained like what it was like to be a Pakistani in Amsterdam, what it's like to be a South Asian woman in Amsterdam, and how now that she's moved to the UK, the transition. So it was actually quite inspirational, like how she's moved from Amsterdam to the UK and how she's like embracing everything culturally. So yeah, and everyone really liked her, and she was honestly, it was an honour to have her.
Well, yeah, very inspirational indeed, and all part of what you're setting up with this event space.
Yeah, definitely. And she was saying that we need, because now, I think now more than ever, with all the news that's going on right now, with like societies and cultures trying to like be divided, I feel like it's now more important than ever to have like inclusive spaces where people can talk. It's non-judgmental, everyone's welcome, like we don't discriminate, like it doesn't matter what culture or what religion you come from, like everyone's human at the end of the day. Like, so that's what I wanted at the end of the day, just everyone to get along, because there's too much hate in this world and I just want love and positivity.
I think we all want that, don't we, really? And that's exactly what the ethos of what you're doing is. So has anyone given you any of their own feedback from their own experiences of the Empowered Desi?
After the event, I asked my friends, right, give me 2 things that were good about the event and give me 1 thing that I could improve on. Because I like to have a bit of constructive criticism. Like, I know not everyone likes like criticism, but it's nice to have like people who know you well, they can see it from a different perspective, if that makes sense.
Yes, yes.
But then, to be fair, I didn't really get that much to like. The only thing I would say is I'm not very good at like public speaking, so I think I just need to work on like standing up and just braving it and just talking to like a crowd of people. I think that's the only thing that I need to improve on. Because obviously, the more events that you do, the easier public speaking will get.
Well, Diwali is only a fortnight away now, and I understand that you've got an event planned over at Fargo Village on Saturday the 18th of October. Well, tell us more about that.
So obviously I'm collaborating still with Sugar and Spice. I'm still collaborating with Shah. So we're going to do you know like the diyas? You get the candles, the diya
Yes.
candles,
Yes,
the
sort of.
Diwali ones,
Hmm.
the lamps. So everyone's going to get one of those and you get to decorate your own like diya lamp. And
Wow.
then we're gonna do icebreakers. So everyone gets a chance to like talk to people that are not their friends, because obviously most people come with their friends, don't they? So we're gonna try and do icebreakers so everyone tries to like make a new friend or tries to like interact with someone that's not their friend, basically. And then there's going to be a welcome drink, and there's going to be nibbles and £5 cocktails all night. And then everyone gets to paint their own little dias and gets to take them home. So what's not to like?
And where can people purchase tickets from?
Just search the Empowered Desi on Eventbrite. It'll be on there. And then obviously I'm going to post on my social medias on Instagram at the Empowered Desi and on TikTok at the.empowered.des. So all the information will be on there to purchase tickets, which are £30 per person.
And what time is it going to run from?
6 p.m. till 9:30 on Saturday, October 18th.
Fantastic. Well, that's definitely something not to be missed indeed. Well, finally then, Priyanka, the Empowered Desi is local to yourself in Coventry at the moment, but do you have any further plans to expand this elsewhere in the West Midlands?
Well, obviously because I went to uni in Birmingham, obviously I've got quite good connections in Birmingham, so hopefully I will branch out there. And obviously we live so close to Warwick and Leamington Spa, so it would be nice to do like different events like around the Warwickshire area. But obviously, because I'm a journalist in Coventry and I've made so many connections within Coventry, I think it makes sense to start off with Coventry, because obviously it's my home city first of all, and obviously I've got loads of connections in the city. So I'll start off, and then I'll eventually like venture out into Warwick, Leamington, and then Birmingham. But whoever, like, I can even ask on my social media, like, if anyone wants an event in a different city, then I can organise one.
Well, exactly. That's the perfect place for you to start out, and we'll see where it takes you from there. So, well, good luck with it all.
Thank you.
Well, that's almost it for me for this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to me, and a very special thank you to Priyanka Patel. And tune in again soon for more PR Presents.